Welcome to Female Fluence. We are a place of women empowering women. This is a safe environment where females are not judged nor afraid to flourish. My goal is to help you live an energized life of balance, whether as a mom, a wife, or in your profession. It is time to have self-worth and self-compassion. Live in the present moment and surround yourself with only healthy connections. So join me, Mashour, a woman empowerment life coach, an educator, and a mother of three, to help take you on a journey of true identity and inspiration. With the new movie of Barbie that recently came out, I decided to kind of analyze and see, do Barbies really encourage girls to feel more empowered or more insecure? So most of us grew with Barbies in our childhood. Some of us love Barbie and some of us don't. Let's dig first and discuss the history of Barbie to kind of discover a little bit more. So Mattel co-founder Ruth Handler invented Barbie in 1959. She was a mother and a visionary entrepreneur whose inspiration for Barbie came from watching her daughter project her dreams and aspirations into paper dolls. Recognizing a gap in the market, which only offered baby dolls for girls to imagine themselves as caregivers, Ruth invented the fashion doll category with three-dimensional dolls that girls could actually use to imagine their future. Ruth's philosophy behind Barbie was that through the doll, a little girl could be anything she wanted to be, and she had choices. Handler explained that little girls don't want to pretend to be mommies. They actually want to pretend to be bigger girls. So over the past 60 years, Barbie has empowered girls to imagine themselves in aspirational roles from a princess to even a president. Barbie was launched in 1959, making the doll 64 years old. However, Barbie's age is timeless. Launched as a 19-year-old, she is frozen in time and does not age. Lucky her. As a result of Barbie, Ruth Handler became a millionaire and was often the focus of newspapers in the 1960s, many of them showcasing the sexism that she faced as a female entrepreneur. Despite the fact that Barbie's founder faced discrimination, she failed to elevate her own creation beyond gender stereotypes effectively. In 1960, Mattel introduced Ken, which became more dominant, including having a number of careers such as the surfer and the football player, while Barbie became more domestic. And she continued to have the more stereotypical occupations like the fashion model or the teacher. So some of the most common criticisms of Barbie are of excessive materialism communicated through the doll's lifestyle, like the doll's unrealistic body and her proportions. Items sold as accessories to the Barbie doll include cars, planes, houses, animals, just to name a few, which according to critics idolize wealth accumulation. With its impossible body figure, Barbie also represents an unhealthy body image. From the moment the doll came on the scene, it was controversial. Male toy executives were conditioned to believe that little girls actually wanted to play with Barbies, but were bewildered by this representation of a fully grown woman. But actually, little girls understood Barbie. And now, despite all the complaints, many women who played with the Barbie doll credit Barbie with providing them with an alternative to the restrictive 1950s gender roles. Unlike baby dolls, Barbie did not teach nurturing. Instead, the doll was a model for financial self-sufficiency. Barbie has been the center of countless debates about who women are, who they should be, how they should look, and what they want to be in the future. In addition, research shows that the toys kids play with can impact their long-term development even more positively, like the impact of the Lego toys that help increase children's math and science skills. According to Christia Spears-Brown, a University of Kentucky professor of psychology who studies how children develop gender and ethnic stereotypes, states that toys actually matter and how kids interact with toys matter as well. It is essential that we are critical as consumers about what that is teaching our children. So, one of the significant concerns has been Barbie's obviously unrealistic body type, which would be unattainable for any woman at full size. It would translate to a 39-inch bust, 18-inch waist, and 33-inch hips. Her body could only fit half a liver and a small part of her intestines. Research does show that the body of Barbie dolls has a negative impact on girls' body image. One study published in the journal called Body Image found that girls 6 to 8 years old who played with Barbie had more complaints about their own bodies than those who played with more proportional, realistic dolls. In recent years, however, Mattel has made significant efforts to promote diversity within Barbie's brand. Today, it boasts an array of features, including 35 skin tones, 94 hairstyles, and various representations of diversity, such as the gender neutral Barbie, the sign language Barbie, the Barbie in wheelchairs, and even undergoing chemotherapy Barbie. However, Barbie did face a crisis not long as the sales plummeted from 2011 to 2015. And this decline was actually linked to societal changes that sought body positivity and rejected narrow beauty standards, which the doll symbolized. To address those concerns, in 2018, Mattel introduced a line of role model Barbies inspired by accomplished real-life women. The push for inclusivity has been well received by millennial parents. Nevertheless, some aspects, like the curvy Barbie being size 4 in real life and the criticism faced by the plus size Barbie, raise concerns about promoting unhealthy weight perceptions. So, despite Barbie's numerous career options over the years, research indicated that girls who play with Barbie tend to perceive fewer career opportunities for themselves than boys. So this actually points to how toys does influence by reinforcing gender stereotypes and shaping expectations, which reflects how Barbie has portrayed narrow ideals of femininity and womanhood in young girls' lives. The legacy of Barbie reflects the enduring vision initially conceived by Ruth Handler, who tragically battled breast cancer herself and faced challenges within Mattel by being pushed out. Over the decades, Barbie has undergone changes, and today, Barbie's popularity showcases the enduring impact of Handler's original concept. By striving to be a feminist girl boss, Barbie may also symbolize hope in dismantling pervasive sexism, including the biased woman business leaders face, even Handler herself. Our perceptions of Barbie are more reflections of ourselves than of the doll. Barbie acts as a mirror for presenting personal beliefs and ideas. Moreover, the recent movie that Barbie portrays a journey of self-discovery, encouraging individuals to become their own heroes, despite the world's occasional perceptions of what or who they should be. So actually, when I first stepped into the theater to watch the Barbie movie, I was kind of reluctant and I had no clue what to anticipate. My preconceived notions led me to believe that it would be an explosion of pink and mindless silliness, devoid of any meaningful plot. While it did offer plenty of pink and playful moments, the film actually surprised me in the most delightful way. Not only did it evoke nostalgic feelings from my own childhood, but it also left me feeling profoundly empowered as a woman. So just to reflect a little bit about the movie, the plot of the movie, it centers around a Barbie living in a Barbie land who faces exile for not conforming to society's narrow standards of perfection. Unaware of the true states of the real world, she believes that her fellow Barbies have resolved all sexism issues, leading to women's ultimate happiness. However, her adventures into the real world reveals a stark reality. The problems persist, and feminism and sexism is far being solved. As she embarks on this eye-opening journey, Barbie undergoes a transformative realization where she understands that true fulfillment actually lies within oneself, not in adhering to external expectations. This profound self discovery becomes the key to her happiness, instilling a powerful sense of belief in her own capabilities. In parallel, Ken ventures into the real world as well, awakening to the existence of patriarchy that does not exist in Barbie Land and its effects on society. His return to Barbie Land brings forth troubling changes, with the once powerful Supreme Court of Women reduced to mere cheerleaders and the woman president serving beer to the Kents. Witnessing this, Barbie experiences a moment to further despair, but it becomes a turning point where she decides she can either give up or take action and save Barbie Land. Through this transformative process, Barbie learns about herself and gains insights into the struggles all of the Kens face, so she actually learns compassion and empathy. She discovers the beauty of embracing emotion and experiences the ups and downs of day-to-day life in the real world. This authenticity contrasts with the stifled, emotionless existence in the plastic, perfect Barbie world. In conclusion, the Barbie movie actually defeated my expectations, and it was thought-provoking and empowering. It challenges societal norms, addresses feminism, and inspires viewers to believe in themselves. The vibrant visuals and the engagement leaves you feeling empowered while also having a deeper appreciation for authenticity and self-discovery. There was actually a wonderful monologue by America Ferrera's character, Gloria, which I just felt compelled to share with you in this movie, because it really just talks about how difficult and contradictory it is to be a woman. It is literally impossible to be a woman. You are so beautiful and so smart, and it kills me that you don't think you are good enough. Like, we always have to be extraordinary, but somehow we're always doing it wrong. You have to be thin, but not too thin. And you can never say you want to be thin. You have to say you want to be healthy. But also, you have to be thin. You have to have money, but you can't ask for money because that would be too crass. You have to be a boss, but you can't be mean. You have to lead, but you can't squash other people's ideas. You're supposed to love being a mother, but you're not supposed to talk about your damn kids all the time. You have to be a career woman, but also always be looking out for other people. You have to answer for men's bad behavior, which is insane. But if you point that out, you're accused of complaining. You're supposed to stay pretty for men, but not so pretty that you tempt them too much, or that you threaten other women, because then you're supposed to be part of a sisterhood. But always you have to stand out and always be grateful, but never forget that the system is rigged. So find a way to acknowledge that, but also be grateful. You have to never get old, never be rude, never show off, never be selfish, never fall down, never fail, never show fear, never get out of line. It's too hard. It's too contradictory, and nobody gives you a medal or says thank you. And it turns out, in fact, that not only are you doing everything wrong, but also everything is your fault. I'm just so tired of watching myself and every single other woman tie herself into knots so that people will like us. And if all of that is also true for a doll just representing a woman, then I don't even know. I just love this. And I felt like a lot of women out there can resonate with it. So I had to share it with you. Anyhow, over the years, Barbies have become an enduring presence in toys, despite various criticism. However, it's undeniable that Barbie has played a crucial role in reshaping young girls' perceptions. No longer limited to playing house or hosting tea parties, Barbie encourages them instead to explore their imaginations beyond traditional gender roles and to realize the countless opportunities awaiting them in the real world. Gone are the days when dolls only portrayed homemakers, as Barbies have shattered those stereotypes. Barbies hold a special place in our hearts for me and my daughters because it actually brings back nostalgic memories. As we watched the movie together, we shared silly laughter and even shed a few tears. But my daughters actually express their gratitude for growing up during a time when playing with Barbies was a cherished pastime, unlike the current generation, which is often engrossed in playing with the smartphone instead. Barbies have been more than just a toy. It's been a catalyst for empowering young minds and instilling a sense of ambition and limitless possibilities. While times may change, the impact of Barbie on generations past will be treasured, and I hope that the spirit of imagination and empowerment it brought continues to inspire future generations. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today to Female Fluence. Together, we can influence and motivate other mind-like females. Your job is to feel alive, be in control, and always be true to your own self. Please don't forget to subscribe so you can continue feeling inspired. All the links and notes from this episode will be posted on my website, femalefluence.com. Don't forget to also follow me at Female Fluence on both Instagram and Facebook. Lastly, if you are in need of a woman empowerment life coach to help you identify the barriers that keep you from living the life you seek, please send an email to info@femalefluence.org. Remember, my friends, don't just exist, but live your life to the fullest. I'm your host, Mashour. Until we talk next time.